Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 20th. This is Wake Up with KERA News, and I'm Andrew Garcia. We're seeing clear skies today and chillier temperatures. Today's highs will reach in the low 60s with lows in the 40s overnight. You may not need to bundle up just yet, but this does feel like a light layer kind of day. Flannel season, anyone? In a bit, we'll hear how an investigation into Denton's First Baptist Church uncovered serious allegations against its senior pastor. That's after today's news. Dallas voters overwhelmingly approved Proposition R, which decriminalizes up to 4 ounces of marijuana. But yesterday, some Dallas elected officials tried to delay the policy until Texas legalizes marijuana. District 12 Council member KERA presented the motion, citing the oath council members took to defend laws of the land. Along with Mendelson, one other council member and Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson voted in favor of the motion, which ultimately failed. Meanwhile, Dallas City and county officials say 4,000 people got incorrect ballots during the first 2 days of early voting because of a, quote, system glitch. That led to people getting a ballot that was outside of their precinct, meaning some folks may have been asked to vote on amendments in precincts where they didn't live. This news comes after at least one controversial charter amendment in Dallas passed by a narrow margin of around 3,000 votes. First Baptist Church of Denton is facing serious questions about its senior pastor, Jeff Williams. An investigation found he'd created a hostile environment. Lucinda Breeding-Gonzalez with the Denton Record-Chronicle spoke with KERA's Justin Martin to explain what's going on.
So, Lucinda, let's start with some background. What can you tell us about First Baptist Church of Denton and Pastor Jeff Williams?
The church has been around a long time. It was founded in a log cabin on the north side of the downtown square in 1858. Now, fast forward to 1997 when Jeff Williams was called to the church, and he took the reins of one of the city's largest and historic churches. There are between 3,000 and 4,000 members on its rolls, and anywhere from 750 to 900 people in worship services on Sundays. And Williams shepherded the church during his tenure in 2 really important community projects. One was the Hub, a multi-million-dollar wing for its ministry to children and youths, as well as its weekday child care program, which serves children ages 18 months to 4 years. And the church also founded, under Williams' tenure, First Refuge Ministries, which is now a standalone nonprofit that provides food, health care, counseling, and dental care for low-income Denton residents.
Those are some notable accomplishments. What exactly did the investigation reveal?
The investigation was conducted by HR Ministry Solutions, which is a faith-based company that offers audits and training for religious organizations. And that organization interviewed former staffers. It found out 32 of 37 people alleged abusive or toxic behavior by Williams. Many staffers left their jobs either directly or indirectly because of this, and the report said that his behavior interfered with some of the employees' ability to do their jobs, and his behavior qualified as abusive due to demeaning, intimidating, and bullying words and actions. And former members and staff members have spoken with the Denton Record-Chronicle during the last 7 months about this, and they describe a hostile environment that created what they call a revolving door.
Those sound like some pretty serious allegations. How did the church respond to this report?
They retained the pastor despite a committee finding recommending he be fired. This divided the church between members who knew Williams as an engaging preacher and teacher, and it really created conflict among church and staff members. Ultimately, the committee voted to fire him, but the leadership decided to keep him.
Where does that leave the church now? What happens next?
HR Ministry Solutions offered several recommendations to the church. These included hiring a leadership coaching company to walk the church through a healing process and a culture change in the church. The investigation also recommended restorative dialogue between the pastor and complainants, an overhaul of staff communications procedure, and possibly an early retirement plan for Williams. At the October meeting, the nominating committee explained their process for picking new members, which actually replaced personnel committee members who wanted Williams fired. Some saw it as a purge, but the committee denied that and called the process effective. And in addition to tweaking the way committee members are nominated, the church introduced a new governance model to the congregation last Sunday. It clearly outlines the pastor's role in the church as a shepherd and a servant, and anchors dispute resolution in Scripture. The new model also makes a noteworthy change. The elder-led model to govern the church would concentrate church lay authority into an all-male board. The congregation will take a vote on that model in December.
That was the Denton Record Chronicle's Lucinda Breeding-Gonzalez speaking with host Justin Martin. The Dallas Mavericks really crushed the New Orleans Pelicans last night, 132-91, in their second game of this year's Emirates NBA Cup. The Mavs are now in second place in their group, behind the Golden State Warriors at 1-1. After last night's convincing win, they have a whopping point differential of 38 in NBA Cup games, and that'll help them out if they find themselves in need of a tiebreaker by the time the group stage ends a few weeks from now. Head to the Latino Cultural Center today for the Cine de Oro film screening. Screenings happen every third Wednesday of the month. For more information and some other things to do, visit kera.org/calendar. Thanks so much for listening to Wake Up with KERA News. I'm your host, Andrew Garcia. The show is produced and edited by Shardae White and Bekah Morr. For more news in your inbox, visit kera.org/wakeup. That's where you can subscribe to the Wake Up with KERA News newsletter written by our colleague Catherine Hobbs. Connect with us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok are all at KERATX. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.